as well as having an impact, I think it's been lovely to meet all of you for the last 7 years. We've become very good friends. But speaking to the principals, talk about the importance of the program and how important it is for the students. Some of those Aboriginal families, probably their parents never finished school. Your program, your scholarship has shown that they can do it. All of you are not just people who come and give the money. You actually have a strong connection to the students, and I know that you watch their progress really well to make sure that you talk to them, you encourage them, you build their confidence, and that's what your program's about.
First of all, I think it's fantastic that the girls are able to say a few things about what they've done with their money. But if you look deep down inside, you'll recognise that they are so grateful for the support they're getting. And I know Caleb would recognise that too. And it might come out, but that's how they feel. Because we were just sitting here before waiting for you to get here. And they were talking about you guys and how friendly and accepting and, you know, good fun you are. And that's all part of it too. They can see that you are here to support them. And, you know, it's difficult for kids to put things into words sometimes, how they really feel. But I know that that's how they're feeling right now. They're so incredibly grateful. So.
From a support person, it's hard to, you know, it's just a money value, but for these kids it takes the pressure off them and the families. For Nikki, there's been a lot of pressure at school about it because she just didn't have a uniform, so that was causing issues for teachers and putting a lot of pressure on you each day knowing you were coming to school out of uniform. So for us to be able to go, great, perfect, let's jump in the car, let's go down the street and get her a uniform and know that that money was there to support her was fantastic.
I personally think it helps the students feel confident and gives them that security in knowing that that money's there for them to be able to be part of what the school offers by having that money available for them. So I think that's a big asset for our Koori students to have that funding. It's made them feel safer and secure.
Well, recently I spent some of the school for sending me money on new uniform because uniform was pretty bad. And so yeah, I got this jacket and a top, and I've got pants and school shoes, so I got a whole new uniform for it.
When I want to go on excursions, I can use that money to go to places, or I can get new uniform that I'm actually getting, and my laptop that they paid for my laptop in, all my schooling books, and yeah, helps me a lot.
Yeah, the money helps me, like if I need books like next term or next year or something like that, you know, I can get the books I need and that, and uniform, like I'm growing in that and need uniform. And yes, sometimes when I do go on excursions I might use the money to, you know, go on the excursion, and yeah, it's really helped me. Yeah.
Something that I've also noticed is it's fantastic that the program is for 3 years. So for Nikki, who's in year 10, she knows that that support's going to follow her through. And those difficult times of year 11 and 12 to have that extra support and the monetary value as well. But it gives them encouragement that someone else is interested in their education and seeing them hopefully complete year 12 and possibly go on to future studies like we have previously with Kiara. So it's fantastic to see that follow through, and I know that takes a lot of pressure off the students knowing that the support's there for those 3 years.
And I just want to say to the congregation, thank you so much for the work that you do. I know the fundraising you do, the lunches you make just to raise money, and you do that for a different congregation. I know you have a very strong interest in Shepparton and in Marupna particularly, but for Indigenous students, and the effort that you give to raise money, we really appreciate. So I thank your congregation very, very much. It's a shame all of them couldn't see what we see when we look at those young Aboriginal students, because it's really special.
We are so grateful as a school on behalf of our Indigenous group who are lucky enough to be selected to use those funds. We are so grateful, and we just hope that it can continue. So we love our relationship with you and your group, and if you can continue it, we are all for it. So thank you again.